Why are you yelling at me?
What was it?
No more changing stations, you came to the right place. Turn off your television, tell just getting away. It's time to get to the point on 107.3. Now I'm on the air with locals only. Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie is on the air. We started the show right there with some S.W.P. S.W.P. with their song Fallen Angel that I debuted right here last week for the first time on the show. And S.W.P. out in Louisville, been turning some heads, getting some good shows going, and some good music they're turning out. So hopefully I'm going to get those cats down here soon to do a little bit of talking with me in the studio right here. Let's see. Speaking of in the studio right here, I've got a couple of guests tonight. I'm going to have Mr. Michael Duncan of the band Gotcha. It's going to be in here in a bit. They've released a brand new CD recently. We're going to play some cuts off that CD, and he's going to do a little bit of talking. Me and that cat go way back. We actually met in 2008 in Pryor, Oklahoma at a festival called Rocklahoma. And he's out of Lexington, but we go back for a ways. So it's cool to get him back in here, do a little bit of catching up, and get to check out what they got to offer as far as Gotcha. And also later on in the show, I'm going to have Mr. Havoc from the AFMC Motorcycle Club. They've got an event coming up this coming Saturday that it's going to be a benefit for the POWs and MIAs of Kentucky. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. And I'll talk, about everything a little bit later. But I want to start off talking about this past Wednesday night, Bourbon Barrel Tavern, September the 11th. I was sitting there, once I realized we were having a show on Wednesday night, September the 11th, I wanted to play that show, and we had a good night that night. We started the show out with Coomers. Coomers are killing it, man. They're getting their stuff together, full band, and killing it. Really cool guys. I like them a lot. And then after the Coomers, Mr. Pete DiPietro played. Pete, man, is a very talented songwriter, musician who's been around for a minute, known him for a while too. And then after Pete, I played. And I just wanted to play. I just want to say, anybody that witnessed the September 11th, I'm not going to get into a lot of detail on everything or not. But anyway. Anybody that witnessed that, we know it sticks with you your whole life. You know exactly pretty much what you was doing that moment you found out. And, to me, it was cool to have us playing Wednesday night on September the 11th, because I remember when September the 11th went down and the country shut down. There was everybody was worried about going out. They didn't want to, and there was that moment. Did this cause entertainment to stop? Did this cause people to stop going out and having fun? Well, here we are many years later, and it did absolutely not. So that's why it was fun to be there September the 11th in that sense. And it was fun. I got to play my song, It's Still a Crazy World, which to me, I don't know. Anyway, nonetheless, fun night. We've got this Wednesday coming back up, though. We got another, it's every Wednesday. We kill it at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We throw down. And this Wednesday night, we're going to have Mr. Papa Gary Fights. We're going to have Mr. Jimi Patrix. And we're going to have Shovelhead. And what an awesome night. I'm telling you, we got some good shows taking place on Wednesday nights. And each week we bring it with some awesome local talent. Come out and enjoy it. Come out and listen to some of the best local original music, pound for pound, in the freaking world, all right? And that's the truth. And I love it. I've seen everybody play we've been doing this for over a year now. We've got 2 or 3 acts every Wednesday night, so I've seen them all. And we got the diversity. We've got awesome music. But like I said, I don't want to talk too much tonight. I do want to say one more thing. There's also this Friday night at County Line Swinging Doors. That's 798 Highway 434, Lebanon Junction. County Line Swinging Doors, 798 Highway 434 in Lebanon Junction. From this Friday night, starting at 8 o'clock, me and Abby Henderson will be performing as a buoy, and we're going to be doing 2 or 3 hours there. So come out and hang with us at County Line Swinging Doors, 798 Highway 434, Lebanon Junction. All right, I'll talk more about that later, too, because I got to promote myself, you know what I mean? If I don't, nobody will. But 2 acts that'll be playing this week. I told you Shovelhead will be playing this Wednesday night, and I told you Jimi Patrix will be playing this Wednesday night, and that's who I'm playing right now. We're going to do Shovelhead Sojourn, and then we're going to do Jimi Patrix Escape from Me. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, Locals On with Luie, brought to you by my homies at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Let's do this.
Now I'm soul searching, trying to find myself. Then I saw your pretty face and put the bottle back on that shelf. You're my amazing grace, my bittersweet taste of wine. I'm so thankful I can still call you mine. Love you even when you're not around. Love you even when my soul can't be found. Love you even when I don't know what to do. That's when I realized I was just so searching for you. Searching for you. Then I hit the bottle and I lied to myself. I could do anything because I'm bulletproof as well. Then I looked into your eyes and I can't hide the pain. No. Just wanna love you like a slow southern rain, yeah. Love you even when you're not around. Love you even when my heart can't be found. Oh, oh, oh. Love you even when I don't know what to do. That's when I realize I was just so searching for you. Searching for you, yeah. Wash away your pain like a slow southern rain, yeah. Wash away your pain like a slow southern rain, yeah. picking up the pieces as I go. Kissing you feels like heaven to me. I never wanna let you go. It's like the heavens opened up, smile on me. Give me a little piece of mine. Never wanna fight, never wanna fight. Oh, give me a little piece of mine. Running all around, running. Train from the day you stood up here on this ground, breaking me down, escaping from me. It's like the heavens opened up, smiled on me. Give me a little piece of mine. And if you ever wanna leave, we'll be all you leave. Give me a little piece of mine. You're wrong. You never been where I'm at. So wrong. Let me escape myself. Like the heavens opened up and smiled on me. Give me a little piece of mine. And if you ever wanna leave, we'll be off and leave. Give me a little piece of mine. Never wanna fight, never wanna fight, no, never wanna fight, never wanna fight, oh, never wanna fight, never wanna fight, no, never wanna fight, never wanna fight. Oh, let love grow.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Jimi Patrix and his song "Escape from Me." And right before that, we did some Shovelhead and their song "Sojourn." That was recorded live right here in the 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie studio. And both those acts, along with Mr. Papa Gary Fights, will be playing this Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern for the Splatter Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase. Let's see, Locals Only, Sunday nights at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown Etown. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point. Catch live local music every Wednesday night at BBT as well for the Splatter Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase that I was just speaking about. Locals Only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Listen, last night, we found out that we there's a channel called what is it? Man, I can't even remember what the network is now. Anyway, nonetheless, found out last night that we had we could watch the Ozzy Osbourne, Jack Osbourne show, whatever that, where they're traveling around. All right, I've not been able to watch that because I don't have regular television. I have Hulu, Netflix, and all the free stuff you get digitally on there. And found out last night that we had that, so we ended up watching the episode from Kentucky. And they were sitting there going through, they went to Lexington or somewhere, and they said something, they went to this museum, and they talked about the Kentucky Meat Shower. Now, I'd never heard of the Kentucky Meat Shower. It sounds like either a really heavy, like, death metal band or a dirty movie. but it's called the Kentucky Meat Shower. Google that, and that is some weird stuff. And the weirder thing is people actually sampled it. Anyway, you got to Google that to find out more. We're going to take a short break. After the break, Gotcha will be in here. Don't go anywhere. 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie, brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern and brought to you by these people.
Meet your friends for a great time at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, downtown Elizabethtown, home of the Splatter Tribe Wednesday night Locals Only Showcase. On Monday nights, it's open mic night, and the Bourbon Barrel features live music every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Are you into craft beers? The Bourbon Barrel features over 28 craft beers and over 400 bourbon selections. Come on downtown to the Bourbon Barrel Tavern tonight, located in downtown Elizabethtown, where there's always a good time waiting for you.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, Locals Only with Luie. Welcome back from the break. Got my guest in here in the studio with me. He's a return guest. I kind of go pretty far back with him, actually. It's crazy, like how we met. I think we met in Oklahoma, actually.
We did.
At Rocklahoma years ago. But we are both from this area.
Yes.
And got Mr. Michael Duncan of, many bands.
I'm a band whore.
Yeah, I was going to say many bands, but you're repping the Gotcha.
The Gotcha stuff.
Right now. And you're still doing other acts too, though, right?
I am. I'm still in Shatter Messiah.
Okay, yeah.
We're
we play
working on a new
Messiah
album.
Sometimes.
Next, I think we're going to go record in December. It's already wrote. I've wrote lyrics and
Gotcha.
just waiting to go in. See, you
I
owe me
remember
like 30 cents now. You owe me.
I remember from the last time you guys were in here that that's what I do all the time. I say, gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's been a rough go trying to get this on the YouTube and all that because there's a billion gotchas.
Is there really?
Oh my!
Like bands? You mean?
No, just
because everything's
people
gotcha. Yeah.
So it's starting to define itself now, but it's definitely took a while. When it first was released, it was hard to.
You got to do like gotcha music. Or
I know, right?
Is that what you do?
No, now you can just put in gotcha and we kind of come up where the
okay.
album's been hit enough, or songs, individual songs. But at first you had to put gotcha, the album, which
Yeah. Which you all have a brand new release. Well, it's been out for not very long. Yeah, it's about a month. Okay.
True Metal Records.
And it's called Witch God. And it's it's a good release here where you got a professional as it gets. From TM Records, you said? Where's that at?
That's my label.
Oh, that's your label. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I got one other band on my label, and I'm looking to sign more bands with worldwide distribution. Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that? I don't guess I was.
The first band I released was in 2010.
Okay,
2010.
all right,
I released a band out of Cleveland, Ohio, called At No End.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I kind of fell back on a little bit, and it was like, maybe it's time to. With the means you have nowadays.
Yeah. I got you.
And I've been in the business long enough to have a little bit of street rep to get reviews and to get plays. And
that's cool. So
go on my own,
So you got, and who else is on it right now? The label?
A band called the Kenny Hill Group out of Detroit, Michigan.
And you're wanting to add somebody else, you said?
Yeah, I'm looking to sign bands. And
that's cool, man. That's cool.
And there's no... I'm not the Kenny Hill Group is completely different from what Gotcha's doing. He's more like a Kenny Wayne Shepherd, a fabulous guitar player.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So
cool.
it's True Metal Records, but I like TM Records because I don't want it to be pinholed into, it has to be metal.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
I'm way more than just about metal, as everyone is. So.
No, I got you.
50 more cents there.
Oh, man, I hope you don't have that copyrighted to that extent because I'm going to owe you a lot of money, especially if you ever listen to my show. All right, this CD, though, man, tell me a little bit about the recording of this.
We recorded it at Sneak Attack with Jason Groves, who was, let me see, he was in Super Fuzz, maybe you remember those guys.
I do, yes.
Fabulous studio, fabulous producer. Phil, the bass player, wrote pretty much most of it, man. He called me and was like, well, I guess I kind of called him, and he was looking for a singer, and he produced the Circle of Power album from Pound.
Okay, yeah.
Our biggest, best-selling album, and so it just made sense, man, that I would join forces with him, in the L.A., greater Lexington area.
Yeah, I got you.
to record this album, and then it's just grown from there. Was on tour last month and hit like 9 cities, and we're in Charleston this weekend. And
okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it's really been going good. It really has, man.
All right, we're gonna play a few songs. We're gonna go into Which God right now. Tell me a little bit about this song.
Which God? It's just about which God would create such suffering or dismay, but not my God. You know what I mean? So it's a kind of a pun on that, I guess you could say.
Yeah, no, I got you. And now, was this one that I know this recording y'all worked on it for a little while, right?
Yes, we recorded. I had to actually force it out of Phil's hands. Phil,
okay,
He'll listen to this. It would have turned into our spaghetti incident. You know what I mean?
Yeah, here we go.
Or Chinese democracy or whatever.
Chinese democracy.
That's what it was heading to because he's a perfectionist. But after a while, it was like, man, it's not going to get any better than this. But with them two great minds, on this album.
Well, let's do it. Let's go. This is Gotcha. The song is Which God? You're listening to 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Don't go anywhere. We got some more Gotcha to be getting you.
Only one tower is standing, the other has collapsed.
Perhaps the second tower, the front tower, the top portion of which launched the opening salvo of Operation Iraqi Freedom.
The scene was horrific. Bodies and body parts everywhere.
Breaking news we're getting from the PA Newswire that there's been a report of an explosion.
Katrina, as most of you know, has become a monster of a hurricane.
And Katrina is indeed a force to be reckoned with.
They seem to think it was a lone gunman.
Some new information about the injuries. We know that at least 20 people were killed.
People died. Here at Pisco alone, more than 100 people, but all over.
There have been more arrests in Richmond, California in connection with that shocking.
Right now, breaking news here. Stocks all around the world are tanking because of the crisis on Wall Street.
Thousands of protesters in Yemen have vented their anger at the relentless bombing by the Saudi-led coalition. As many
we shot. Oh. So tell me which God beats on the innocent, which God cries for the heretic, which God allows such suffering, which God, not mine. So tell me which God murders the infidel, which God decides who to kill, which God holds such cruel will. Tell me which God, not mine. Tell me which God, not mine. Tell me which God, not mine. Which God, not mine.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Gotcha and their song Which God from their album Which God. And I've got Michael from Gotcha in the studio with me right now. And
Gotcha.
Gotcha, yeah. And I'm going to owe him a lot of royalty fees because Gotcha is a word I go
it's
to
adding up here.
way too much.
Like
way
at
too much.
$100 right now.
Yeah. So you guys just got done doing some touring. Is it? Tell me a little bit about that. How'd that go?
It was awesome, man. We hit Chicago and Indy and Detroit and Cincinnati and Akron, Ohio.
How much pre-promotion do you got to do when you're going into these towns? Have you played there enough to where you kind of?
No, it's a completely different game. I learned this years ago, unfortunately. You know, I was a rock star before all the social media thing with Pound, you know, because Circle of Power came out, and then like a year later, we was actually making money on a CD.
Yeah.
And then a year later, here becomes iTunes and Napster and all the things that, you know, Metallica and bands like that were fighting against.
Yeah.
And we were cursed enough to feel the real effects of that.
I mean, it's very true.
So you can't go, I can't go on, oh, well, I was in this band or I'm in this band and expect people to come and see me in this band.
Yeah,
you know?
I got you.
It's a completely different. So being my own label, we did the best we could, but, you know, for the first run, I was pleased. It was successful, you know. And obviously, we always want to do it again and build more success and more success. But even getting people to come out anymore is completely different than it was 15 years ago. You know.
Yeah, thank you, Facebook Live.
Yeah. People don't. I don't know. It's just a different generation. You know, the people that were coming to see me 15 years ago have families now, and
it is. And there's so many more forms of entertainment for everybody to get distracted with nowadays.
But live music is so great. And if you're a great band and it's such a process to build and establish yourself, you know.
And I think it's cool, like, you know, like some people like being spoon-fed the music they listen to by like the top hits or whatever, or it's always cool to discover something that you discovered for yourself too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And have something, and so I love, like, obviously love doing the music. We got a phone ringing here, but we're not going to answer it.
Let's answer it.
I should, actually. But, you know, I don't know. We got this is a pretty nice CD. Everybody can pick this up, obviously, on at the shows. Are you planning more tours? Because you said something about Shadow Messiah.
I'm working on more Gotcha shows right now as we speak. So we got a few things coming up. My buddies from the Skulls, or the Skull, just called me. They're playing, I think, Newport, and then they're playing Lexington. So Lotar, who's in Sacred Dawn and signed with Nightmare Records with me back in the Pound days.
Yeah.
He's in the Skull now, and they're doing really good.
Nightmare Records, is he still?
Lance is still around and doing well, man. I'm assuming. I know they just had Prog Power down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So, I haven't spoke to the cat in about a year, but I'm sure he's doing fine.
He's been doing that for
a long time.
Good Lord, man. He did that before anybody else was kind of doing it and kept doing it, I guess, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
with Nightmare Records.
I always had a good accord with the guy, man.
Yeah,
it's all good with him.
He's like a ninja master or something.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
That's cool. So Pound, is that...
No, unfortunately, no, it's not. We haven't done anything since 2012. I, switched from Pound, and I had the Thunder Tribe, the cover band doing good in Louisville and stuff, and I decided to release the Pound stuff under Thunder Tribe to kind of get out of a record contract, but nobody bought it. Everybody knew it was Pound. It didn't fool anybody.
I got
should have just left well enough alone, but
So
it is what it is.
It is
at this point.
I understand. And we're going to go into a song called Shuffle the Deck. And you said something to me a while ago, is that this is actually one of the only acts or whatever that you don't do a lot of the lyrical writing.
No, Phil, it was actually the first time ever I came into the session, and and Phil had lyrics wrote out. Now he gave me freedom to change,
to make it fit
and do what I wanted.
Sing.
He didn't really have melody lines wrote in stone or anything like that, but he had the concept of what he wanted to do, and like this one was about being consumed by drugs and ultimately suicide, killing yourself. So that's basically the point of that. But every song, and we even our songs like Big Ol' Hole and You're an Asshole, can I say that?
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah.
He says You're an Asshole is based off him, but it's not. It's just about those people on Facebook when you get on there in the morning. And,
no, I got you.
And Big Ol' Hole was about the big hole in downtown Lexington.
I remember y'all talking about that before, actually, for some reason. I do remember y'all talking about that. Now, Shuffle the Deck, we're getting ready to play. Is this the same version we normally play? Is there anything different?
No, this might be the updated mastered, finished version, because even now when you hear this, if you go watch the video, the music we put the cart before the horse a whole bunch of times in this band. But
well, let's do it. This is Gotcha. The song is Shuffle the Deck. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern.
Your sleight of hand was part of the plan. You played the wild one to hide your demons. Showed no weakness and fell to pieces. Your bluff was called, so you did it all. I can make you love me. Life's not in the
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Gotcha and their song Shuffle the Deck, which is it's one I've had around here for a little while that I've played. Maybe an updated version, but it's a really cool song, and I dig that song a lot, actually. So
as I'm sitting here, Luie, I look over to the CD collection here, and I see the pounds of power.
I don't doubt it.
CD sitting there. That's great.
See, what Axe used to do is when bands would come in and give him a CD, he would have them put it in there, and then he would have them take a CD.
Awesome.
So that way, it kind of, I don't know, everybody left with something new as well.
Yeah.
So that's what he used to do, and it's still there from when he did it. Actually, all that stuff has been there for years. I need to look into it because there's no telling what else in there. But it dates back. I mean, I started doing this show in 2008, 2009. So,
wow.
Yeah, so
awesome. I think I've been coming in here for seems like that long at some point or another. So
yeah, it really has. I mean, you probably have because I think you came in when Axe was here probably about 2010 or something.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because I was booking a lot of the acts for him at the time.
Yeah,
I think it was a little bit after the Rock.
I've been in here 4 Pound, and I've been in here for Thunder Tribe and Shadow Messiah and Gotcha, and I think even South of Never.
I think so too. I think there's some South of Never up on here as well. What about South of Never?
Mark has been under the weather a little bit, but he's coming back, man, and he's still writing, and he's just sent me some final stuff on it not too long ago, actually. So we'll eventually release the album. We've recorded it pretty much.
I could do a whole episode of your music and not play the same band twice, couldn't I?
I got 9, 10 CDs out.
Do you really? Yeah, that's crazy, man. That is insane. So this is your most recent. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And the album is called Which God. It is on TM Records. And you can pick this up, obviously, on the social networks. And are you digital with this as well?
Oh, yeah. It's on Spotify, YouTube, what is it, Reverb Name, whatever. I don't
you got
know
all yeah.
Google, Alexa, hey, Google, play pay some Gotcha, and it'll play it.
Man, you got a pretty intense cover here. What's the story on that?
Just the concept of religion, I think, is the base of a lot of this, and not negative.
No, I got you.
The way people act with it and everything else. Like the next song you're getting ready to play, Paid to Pray, is,
and it's Prey.
Yeah, it's more like a televangelist.
Yeah.
Give me your money and I'll pray your sins away.
Yeah, I got you. So where did you all find this cover?
We got that from. I can look it up here. We paid an artist for it out of Europe.
That's pretty cool, man. I mean,
it is really cool. We did have one, but it was just too cartoonish, and we wanted to get away from the cartoon.
Well, and that's the thing, dude. That's the thing. It's two different kind of gotchas almost. Because we started out with just the gotcha hand game.
Well, they started off as a cover band,
Okay.
And then you hire me, and it's like, okay, well, I don't want to do covers. I want to write original music. And when Phil played me the songs on this, it was too catchy and too good to not be
to not make it serious.
Yes, exactly. So, but we still have fun. That's a barrel of laughs when we're in the van.
Any plans on vinyl, anything like that?
Yes, there is.
Just saw I was just reading an article about that. This is maybe the first year that vinyl has outsold CDs.
That's wonderful.
86 or something.
I actually
got
awesome. The Shatter Messiah, the Orphans of Chaos, in vinyl, and it was
that
dreamed
that is awesome
that I would hold a record,
of your stuff. That's still my bucket list.
So I'm gonna frame
man.
it.
Yeah, that is awesome, man. That is awesome. And I think it's awesome that it's overtaken CDs. That's good. I
do too, because it's taking music back to the purest form. I don't know that there's a sound difference or anything. The quality of the music digitally is incredible.
It's still got that
yeah, it's old school, man. It's that's how I heard Genesis for the first time. Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, or some of the things Jethro Tull when I was a little kid. My dad laying there and listening to that stuff.
So tell me any way they can get a hold of you, find out more about all of your endeavors.
Just Michael Duncan on Facebook. Just look me up, and True Metal Records, TMR Records is on Facebook too. I'm working on a website right now, Shatter Messiah. You can check that out. otherwise, just, that way, I guess, for now. You can find me on Alexa, on Google, on
pretty much all the outlets.
All the outlets, yeah. From YouTube to...
And they do got physical copies of this brand new...
We do have physical copies. I went a little simpler. Them are completely green or all.
I kind of like it though, dude.
We didn't even put a picture because
I think it looks
it was
cool,
like,
actually.
let's just roll with it this time. But everything on that is recycled. It's
okay. That's
cool. It's green.
Yeah,
I went green.
You totally went green, man.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, literally
and figuratively. For you, right? No, it is pretty cool actually. And we're gonna go into a song right now. We're gonna play. Paid to Pray. Michael, I appreciate you making the trip down
my
here.
pleasure, man.
Appreciate
Thank you for
bringing
having
this.
me, bro.
I'll check
it's
it
good
out.
seeing you as always, man.
And let's do it right now. This is Gotcha, Paid to Pray. You're listening to 107.3 The Point, Locals On with Luie. Brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to play more music even after this. Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Gotcha and their song Paid to Pray. Want to thank Michael for coming and hanging out with me, and check out all the stuff he does. I'm telling you, that cat plays all kinds of music and all kinds of styles and stays very busy in the music world. Let me tell you something. Locals only, Sunday nights at 8 p.m. is brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern in downtown Etown. Catch the show at 8 p.m. every Sunday night right here on The Point. Catch live local music every Wednesday night at BBT as well for the Splatter Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase. Locals Only with Luie, fueled by Bourbon Barrel Tavern. We're going to take a short break. After the break, guest number 2 will be in here, so don't go anywhere. I got Havoc from the AFMC Motorcycle Club. By the way, I'm brought to you by Bourbon Barrel Tavern, in case you didn't get that a second ago. And I'm also brought to you by these people.
Finding a reliable and trustworthy car mechanic can be difficult. That's why you should head to Bourbon's Auto Repair and Unlock in Sonora. Are you asking yourself, did I pay too much?
Yeah, that'll be about $4,000.
Yikes! Does my car really need new tires or parts?
Well, your discombobulator's acting up, and you need some blinker fluid as well.
Yeah, don't visit that guy. Visit Jeremy at Bourbon's Auto Repair and Unlock. He's been in business for 10 years working on ACs, brakes, tires, and unlocks. Bourbon's Auto Repair and Unlock, 232 East Western Avenue in Sonora.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. I'm telling you, I got 2 guests on the show tonight. I've got another guest in the studio with me right now that's got an event coming up next weekend, and we'll talk a little bit and I'll explain more about our history here in just a minute. But I got Havoc from the Armed Forces Motorcycle Club of Kentucky in the studio with me. How are you doing?
Doing
President of the Armed Forces Motorcycle Club.
Doing outstanding, man.
And for you that have followed us, know that, you know, couple years ago, we did probably 4 or 5 shows at your all's club a year, right? It was, yeah. I mean, it was, and we had some big shows at the AFMC Motorcycle Club in Vine Grove, and you all moved on out of there, and it's took a while, but you got a new clubhouse, and you're getting ready to open this thing up.
Yeah, we just had our a soft opening last weekend. It went real well. It's right down on our 1600 in Flaherty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty happy about having it open, and we're looking forward to having many parties.
That's awesome, and I'll tell you, I mean, if any of you all there, we had, man, like I said, we had the August ambushes, we had the Halloween Havocs, we had, I don't even remember. I made up a name every time we had one. We had several different kinds there, but let's talk about what's coming up this coming weekend, man. We've got, you are doing the 8th annual POWMIA Remembrance, September 21st. At your clubhouse. Let's talk about what this is.
Yeah, it's this is, you know, like I said, this is a remembrance for all the POWs MIAs in Kentucky. We have a list of them. We go over each one, do a remembrance, ring the bell, toast glass, and then afterwards, you know, we have food, music, and just hang around and talk with other Vietnam veterans that are there, their family members, and swap stories.
Now, is everybody welcome?
Yes, it is open. The doors are open for everybody.
And it's kind of, I mean, explain what the whole event would be like to somebody coming in. I mean, it's going to be talking about, you know, it's different people talk. You're going to have food.
Yeah, we'll have food. We'll have some music, 50-50 door prizes that were donated to us. All the proceeds are, you know, we are a nonprofit organization.
Yes.
So all of our proceeds go to help local veterans in the area. KDVA seems to be the biggest one that we donate to.
Yeah.
So we're, you know, looking forward to raising money to donate to them again this year. You'll see a PowerPoint presentation about each individual POWMIA out of Kentucky. It has a short bio on each one of them.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Really good slideshow. Every year we've changed it up, so it's not the same every year. And then, like I said, it is the 8th annual. So, and
it's kind of the grand opening, I guess, of the new clubhouse.
Yeah, I guess you would call it the grand opening. Absolutely.
Your first for all the public event. Now, details on that is when does it start?
The 21st of September. Doors will open at 3.
At 3 o'clock. Is there any? Do you pay anything to get in?
No, it's all free. Food's free. Everything else is by donation. So if you want to donate for the food, that'll be great. And any drinks are by donation. Presentations at 5, and then closing is with the last person in the building.
And the address is 13490 Ronnieville Road, Vine Grove, Kentucky. That's 13490 Ronnieville Road, Vine Grove, Kentucky. And go out and, show some appreciation. And it's awesome. This is your all's 8th annual of doing that. Havoc, I appreciate you coming in and talking to me. One more time, this is going to be the 8th annual POW MIA Remembrance Event, September 21st. Address 13490 Ronnieville Road, Vine Grove, Kentucky. Anything else we want to add about this event?
Not really the event, but we definitely want to thank you, Luie, and 107.3 for all your support and all the support you gave us throughout the years, even when we didn't have a clubhouse.
No problem.
So, and we're definitely looking forward to having you come back out, and let's do some Battle of the Bands and Halloween Havoc. Let's get that going again.
I'm ready. So, yeah, let's do that. But let's start this Saturday night. Hope to see you all there.
21st.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thank you.
Central Kentucky's local music station, 107.3 The Point, locals only with Luie. That was Gary Fights and his song, Time Changes Everything. Gary Fights, along with Jimi Patrix and along with Shovelhead, will be playing this Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern for the Splatter Tribe Locals Only Original Music Showcase at BBT. And now we're at that part of the show that I like to call Click It, Pick It, and Play It. What that means is I have this big, gigantic database of music right here on my computer screen of 10 years of local original music that is brought into this station since I started the show in 2009, and it goes all the way up to my show today. All that music is in a database. What I do is I do it in a scientific manner. I pull that database up, I turn my head, and I pick one, basically, is what I do. I don't look at it, I just pick it, I just pick it, click it, pick it, and play it is what I do. So I'm going to do that right now. I got the database up. I'm looking, my screen is to my forward. I'm looking to the right, and I'm not looking anywhere. I got my eyes closed. So I'm going to start it. Here we go. I'm going to start scrolling up and down this thing, and I'm going to click it. I'm going to pick it. And I'm going to play it. And it looks like it's some If Walls Could Talk. The song is Wanted. This is like from 2011. So I clicked it. I picked it. If Walls Can Talk. If Walls Could Talk, Wanted. And now I...
She moving just like I knew. It feels so good to lose control. This is the role you was asking for. Want it? I think our fears run hand in hand. Together we both will fall. Want it? Want it? Crazy, I think we can all say that. Yeah, but you really wanna know what the problem is? The problem is these fellas running the street should rather shoot you in your face and get them something to eat. I'm not saying that I'm one of those criminal minds, cause God knows I ain't. Cause damn, I think about that gun if I went to pulling the trigger. If I'm going away forever to make the reason much bigger. And I understand somebody come around messing with your family. If he put you in a position like it's him or it's me, I guess
get it. There's such a thing as defending yourself, but how could you take life away? Don't you feel any guilt? She said you're more than just like I do. It feels so good to lose control. This is the role you was asking for.
My Click It, Pick It, Play It song of the week. That was If Walls Could Talk and the song Wanted. And that was from like 2011. That was when Axe did the show. But that's why I like doing that segment, because you never know what I'm going to play. Listen, I want to thank Michael Duncan for making the trip down here, hanging with me, catching up with me, bringing me a brand new Gotcha CD. You can find out more about Gotcha and all of Michael's acts if you go to the social networks. Look up Michael Duncan. Look up Gotcha Band. I'd also like to thank Havoc from the AFMC Motorcycle Club for coming in and hanging with me. Don't forget, their event is this Saturday night, the 8th annual PLW MIA Remembrance, September the 21st at 13490 Ronnieville Road in Vine Grove, Kentucky. That's 13490 Ronnieville Road, Vine Grove, Kentucky. There'll be door prizes, auctions. It's a 50-50. Presentation starts at 5. Listen, come out, enjoy it with them. It's open to the public. It's a brand new clubhouse for the AFMC, and what an awesome event. Also, got to do a little self-promoting this Friday night at County Line Swinging Doors. The address, 798 Highway 434, Lebanon Junction. That's 798 Highway 434, Lebanon Junction. It's going to be a Bowie. Abby Henderson and myself will be performing for 2 or 3 hours. So come out. It starts at 8 o'clock. It's free. Come out and hang with us at County Line Swinging Doors. And this Wednesday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern, once again, Mr. Papa Gary fights Jimi Patrix and Shovelhead. Listen, people, support local music, support local art, support local business. Take care of yourselves from the ground up, and the sky will never be the limit. You do that by supporting yourselves. You support yourselves by supporting local. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming out on Wednesday nights. Thank you for helping spread the word. Thank you for supporting local. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. It's time for some classic rock that really rocks. I'm out of here.
What was it? Welcome to